Hello,
You must be
Kayla.
nice to meet you, Kayla. My name is Miss Brandon, and I'll be speaking with you today. Um, are you familiar with confidentiality? Okay, so pretty much what we say here today will stay between us. Is that okay with you? Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about what brings you in today?
What brings me in today is just just overwhelmed with school, overwhelmed with just how to balance my life outside of school. Cause I work all the time and I had to quit my job because school was taking up so much time. So since I quit my job, I've been struggling financially, and I haven't really been able to provide for my daughter as much as I would like. Haven't been able to do really anything except the minimum. So it just doesn't feel good as a mother to not be able to do much for your baby.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go to school so I can better our lives in the future, but just right now it's difficult. I don't have really anybody I can ask for help. I've always been the one to give help, but nobody helps me with anything. So I'm just, I don't know what to do right now.
Okay. So I just want to let you know that I'm taking a few notes so that I can better assist you. I want to make sure that I have everything correct, that I'm hearing everything that you're saying, and just to help me better help you along the way. I just want to take notes and be able to refer back to these notes. Okay? So pretty much what I'm hearing is that you're feeling overwhelmed with your job.
I quit it. I don't have
Your
one
job.
anymore.
Okay, so you're no longer working, so that's causing you to have financial struggles because you have a daughter. How old is your daughter?
Two.
Two. Oh, that's nice. And you're in school. How many hours are you taking? How many credit hours are you taking?
18.
18. So that's a full load.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what kind of classes are you taking?
I'm a math major, so it's mostly math, but I have to take like elective courses and an English class as well.
Okay.
Yeah, English isn't my strong subject, so I struggle in that.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of D's.
Okay. So you're struggling with your school. You have 18 hours. You said you're taking some electives. You're a math major. You're taking some electives, but you're also taking some English courses. And English isn't your strong suit, is it? Okay. So hmm, I want you to know that it's a good thing that you're in school. It's good that you're taking steps to better yourself. So you should be very proud of that. Okay? So where were you working before?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? So how'd you like Chick-fil-A?
I enjoyed it. That's why I'm actually sad about not working there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It was the job I held on to the longest. I haven't really been able to keep jobs before because of anger issues. But this one really treated me like a family and accepted me for who I was and helped me to learn skills to deal with people because I never really had any of those skills before.
Mm-hmm.
It helped me to learn social skills, and I learned skills such as just really how to interact with people because they force you to interact and they force you to smile and to be nice to people. Nobody ever taught me how to be nice to people before, and people don't understand that, but I didn't know how to do that before. I didn't grow up having to be nice to people. I just did what I wanted to do, so I learned a lot while working there. And so I was really disappointed to have to leave that job behind. And I really don't know if I made the right decision to stop working and go to school because I still have 3 more years. And who's to say whether or not it'll really pay off for me when I finish. And I just look at my daughter's face and I'm like, I hope I'm doing the right thing by her.
Well, I know that you're doing the right thing, and I can imagine that when you were working at Chick-fil-A, I can imagine that you learned a lot of different social skills because they are pretty sociable with their customers. They're very friendly, and usually with those types of jobs, you have to have those characteristics. So
And
that's actually a good thing.
I didn't have them at first, but over time I found myself being, because at first I was just being fake when I worked there. Like I didn't really mean it. I didn't mean to have a good day. Or I didn't mean my pleasure, because it wasn't my pleasure. But as I worked there, my spirit started to change. And it was my pleasure after a while. Like I started to enjoy being nice.
Usually when you exude positivity, even if you don't really mean it, you'll start to take on those characteristics internally.
Yeah, that's what happened. I started feeling more positive because I was acting more positive.
Well, that's good. So you mentioned that you didn't grow up being nice. You weren't taught many skills as far as showing love and affection towards people. So where are you from?
I'm from LA.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family background?
I just grew up in LA with my mother, but after a while, my mother, I don't know, I guess she just wasn't able to provide for me anymore, so I came to stay with my grandmother in North Carolina. And my grandmother was so old that, I mean, she did the best she could, but she couldn't raise a little girl at 80-some years old. I mean, so I kind of looked to friends and other people because I kind of felt abandoned by my mother. And I love my grandmother, but she, like I said, she was so old. So much she could do with a little girl. So I kind of I taught myself and learned from what I saw other people in my community doing, which wasn't necessarily the best way to learn. Just kind of got involved with the wrong people, a bad crowd, skipping school. Had my daughter at an early age. I wasn't the best behaved child. My dad wasn't around.
So were you the only one at the time in your grandmother's care? Was she caring for anyone else?
No, she was caring for 2 of my cousins and my older brother.
So I can see how maybe she had to split her time.
Yeah, it was a lot for her. She did the best she could, and for that, I love her. She's my best friend.
Well, it seems like you had a really loving grandmother. It's nice that she was able to allow you to stay with her at such an old age. So that's pretty cool. So you're not working now, right?
Right, no job.
Okay. Have you been looking for other work or?
I can't, because I just don't have any phone between my daughter. I don't have anybody to watch my daughter. I can't pay for daycare.
So how are you have money saved up?
I only have my refund check.
Okay. So maybe throughout our sessions we can discuss different options, I guess different ideas that'll help you along financially. We can work towards looking at different career choices for you. Even though you're busy with school, we can look into certain things that can help you financially so that you don't have to struggle, because I know that's one of the main stressors in your life right now. Okay? And so with school, you have 18 credit hours.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see how that can be a lot, especially with a young daughter. So where does she stay during the day?
She stays with her dad when he's not at work.
Okay. So usually when people are experiencing a lot of different stressors in life, school, work, family issues, it's really important that you take on certain tasks to help with your development, to help with your wellness. Do you do anything, any leisure activities that you like to do? Do you have an interest in anything? Well, you have to have an interest in something.
I used to play basketball growing up with the kids in the neighborhood.
Basketball. Were you pretty good? You're tall, so I can see you being good on the court. So maybe that's something that you can try to get into more often, as a stress reliever.
Okay.
Maybe basketball. Do you enjoy listening to music or anything? Do you like to dance?
I like gospel music in church.
Mm-hmm. Often do you go to church every Sunday?
I try to.
Okay, so that would be a good stress reliever also. Going to church, listening to those gospel tunes. It's good to instill, those tunes can help instill positivity into your spirit, so that's pretty good. So school, that's one of the things that it's good that you're in school, because I mean you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to better yourself not only for you but for your daughter as well, so that she doesn't grow up with the same circumstances that you had to go through. How old were you when you moved to North Carolina?
What was I? I was in the second grade.
Second grade.
So that means I was only about 7.
Do you remember how you felt around 7?
I was scared. I didn't want to come here. I was really scared.
What were you afraid of?
Just to move all the way that far and not know anybody except my grandma. I just remember thinking I wasn't going to have any friends, and I wasn't going to like my new school, and I was going to miss my old neighborhood and my mom.
Yeah, I can imagine being that young and having to transition from one state to another, especially states that are on opposite spectrums of the U.S. So I can imagine how stressful that would be, having to meet new students, get adjusted to a whole new school system. So I can understand that.
And, yeah. Can you turn your fan off now?
Oh, okay. Was there anything else that you needed?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, pretty much what I'm hearing, or what I've heard so far, is that you felt overwhelmed with school, the responsibilities of caring for your daughter, along with financial responsibilities. So what I'm hoping that we can explore, different ways to help you find peace within. So hopefully that can include coming up with different financial assistances for you, coming up with different ways to help balance out your schooling along with your family environment, just to help you not experience so much stress. Well, it was nice to meet you today. And when would be the best time for us to meet again? I'm thinking that maybe we can do once a week to start off. So would this same time next week be okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you
Now
so
see
much.
you again. Thank you.
you.